Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Learn. My name is Caleb and I'm here from CX3, and today we're going to work on learning to design not only the house, but the space around it, and creating a nice environment for whatever you've built. Now, you guys should hopefully recognize this house. This is the house that we just built, or that we just kind of showcased in yesterday's episode. And you know, it's a nice looking house. We've used our block and color, contrast, and balance, and we've also brought some depth into it. But as you can see now on the screen, it's kind of in a barren little landscape. So while the house itself looks nice, the environment around it is not so great. So we're gonna fix that. Okay, so here's the same house. From relatively the same point of view, and it's looking a lot nicer now, and that's because it's got an environment around it. Here we've not only designed the house, but we've given it a location, and that really can add or subtract a lot to and from the build. The trees can provide a nice overhead cover, make it more of an area than just a wide open plain or just a normal old hill. And it's also going to make people want to come see what you've built, because the whole area is looking amazing. Not just one barren wasteland with an epic house in it. Okay, so if you guys haven't caught on yet, I kind of use my new city Aeronath a lot to provide you guys with examples, because I've really focused on adding all this stuff into my city to make it look as appeasing as it can. So you can see this is the market in the trade district of Aeronath, and I've not just put up a bunch of buildings in an open field. No, instead what I've done is I've designed the entire area, put down roads, I gave the fountain to provide a nice environment, and I've got the tall towering buildings all around. And in this aspect, it's a lot like painting a picture or drawing a picture, and normally when you do that, you kind of try to fill up all the space. You don't want white where it isn't intentional, and that's what I've kind of tried to do here. Painting in the whole area, filling all the space, and giving it, all of that space a purpose for being there. Okay, so I promised you guys in the title that this would be a double feature, and here's the next part. What we're going to talk about in this part of this video is lighting. Lighting is a huge, massive part of how nice a build is going to look. If you can't get the lighting right, that can really take away from your build. So you're going to want to make sure you got the lighting down. And luckily for you, I am here to help you guys with just that. So what you guys can see here is a picture of Aeronath at nighttime. As you can tell, there's a lot of nice ambient lighting going on around the whole build. Not too bright, but from a distance and even up close, it looks really smooth and ambient, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe it. But if we go up there in person, there's plenty of light. You can still be able to see. And I've even got my brightness down to like 30% in this image. So there's plenty of light, but there's not so much that it's going to be hard for people to look at. Yay, it's our house again! But, wait, somebody messed it up. Somebody placed way too many torches there. You know what? That looks terrible. I'm going to have to go fix that. Give me just a minute, guys. Aha! Ambience. So much better. And now I gotta go find out who messed that up. So, yeah. Somebody was trolling me. Anyway, back to the video. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Ambience is so important to how well a build looks. If you can't get that ambience down, that's going to take away a lot from your build. Let me give you an example. Too many torches. This is too many torches. Now, if you're playing in survival, I can kind of understand this. I mean, you don't want anything to spawn, you're just being safe. But if you're playing in creative, don't do this. Please don't. That looks terrible. It's too bright, okay? Just don't. Okay, so now that I'm done pretty much, more or less just yelling at you guys about how terrible it is to place too many torches, how about I give you guys some examples of what you should do and kind of help you learn a little bit. What are some good ways to provide some ambience? So let me bring up some pictures here. Hold on a sec. Okie doke. So here we've got 4 pictures, and I'm gonna go through each of them. So on the top left, what we've got is we've got a few torches, and they're spaced out, but and obviously that's just gonna give ambience. But the main thing I'm trying to show here is designated lighting. Okay, ambience is good. In fact, it's great. But if your torches are on the ground, that's still gonna look pretty ugly. Putting them on top of fences is one idea. You could also put them decoratively on the walls, and we'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And then another way that you can hide some lighting in the terrain is just with glowstone, as I've done in the top right. Now in the bottom left is kind of just a mock-up of a house. This is a window, okay? You're looking at this, there's no light inside of that window. That doesn't look all homely, that looks like somebody's not home. So, as I've shown in the bottom right, just place a torch above or below the window. Once again, decoratively, I'll show you guys how to do that. And that'll just give some light coming directly out of the window, and that's going to make your build look a lot better, is just to have that lighting coming out of the windows. Alright guys, as promised, here are a couple of pictures of how you can add a torch on the inside of your house. What I've done here is just placed an item frame, and you can place any type of slab on the inside. I prefer the stone slabs. Or you can do something like a trap door, and that kind of makes it look like a little torch bracket. So that's just one way to add decorative torches, and then of course you could place them on top of fences. There's quite a few ways to do it. You could put chandeliers. Anyway, you get my point. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope that this is going to help you guys not design only a house, but rather also the space, and make a nice living area for yourself. Now, we've got the Let's Build link on the left, link to the Let's Learn playlist on the right, and if you want to click the CX3 logo in the middle, that'll take you onto my channel. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.